In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the thought process on how to carry in ranked like a Radiant Viper.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
This is a game where I go 25-12 while solo queuing on Viper, and to be honest, I had a really slow start. It started off like one of those games where there isn't a single comm uttered for at least a couple rounds. On the third round, I even had this happen to me. At this point, I was fully ready to just get up and leave out of my chair. The next round, I just run in and die, and I'm feeling absolutely hopeless. Until this Reyna pops off and inspires some hope in me.
One enemy remaining.
The round boils down into a 1v1 where this Raze wins with no thanks to me. In the next round, there's still hardly any comms going on, but since my teammates are heavily leaning towards A, I wait till the blue wall goes down and then I toss my Viper wall. I don't like showing our hand to the very last second. I also like defaulting a Viper or middle right here. Here's a rewind in case you missed it. I don't know if this is the best one, but this is one that Ethos taught me. Since my teammates are taking their time hitting sight, I double back just to clear flank. I spot a guy, but since I don't really condone forcing just random 50-50 fights, I double back and use positioning to get a leg up on him. If I swing out and die right here, not only am I putting my teammates down in a 4v5, they're also going to be completely contained. Since this Viper push B, they're going to be pretty much 100% certain we're all towards A. So by playing it safe here, it puts this guy on edge and forces him to take his time to clear every angle. Because now, if he dies while trying to flank, that gives us the chance to rotate and reset because he should be the B player. I take out the guy flank and my teammates go crazy on site and we end up the round going 2-3. For this next round, I'm actually eyeballing the orb. This is because I want to use the wall to my left to hide from the Sova dart if it's there. Previous couple rounds, he's used the lineup to clear out mid, so I want to try to get ahead of that. More metal. I die, but it's all good because my teammates ends up closing it out for me.
Viper, will you like this round?
Yeah.
Probably. Oh.
Giving you guys my wall first.
So since a beautiful woman is telling me what to do, I fold and instantly listen. Since I'm going to be lurking, I toss my wall early for two reasons. One, I want them to have cover even though I'm going to be on the other side of the map. And two, like I mentioned before, if they see the Viper wall early, that gives people the notion that you're going to hit that site. And since I'm lurking, it's only going to benefit me if they over rotate. And since these guys have been known to push B really aggressively, I just sit here and hold. After one tapping that guy, my job at lurking is done. So I rotate, but unfortunately my team gets owned. So now it's time to 1v4 clutch. 148? You kidding? For the next round, my teammates are leaning towards A, so I toss a wall early again, while I plan on lurking middle. I'm not tossing the orb anymore because the second people see that orb, a lot of times they're put on high alert. And since this team has been shown to push really aggressively, I'm just holding for the middle peak.
Toss the wall to walk at B. Last time they double flanked when they did this.
Since my Reyna's playing towards B, I give her a quick heads up because the last time I saw this aggressive Viper wall from the other team, they walked up behind it and got really aggressive, and she ended up getting a pick from it. I finally start moving once my teammates cross this imaginary line right here. I do this because once they cross this line, that's when they're going to alert the enemy team and have contact with them. So since they're hitting, that causes a rotation from the rest of the team. My job is to disrupt and work that rotation.
Down. Screen.
These are both back there. Both going up her.
One enemy remaining.
After getting that pick, I already know where this last guy's at. He killed my teammate earlier, so I try to go inside just to play off my Sova here.
Hey, who pushed B that round?
Viper. And then I heard the chamber TP off, and the Viper was like, fucking with you.
Yeah. I might come up to you guys and pop off this round.
I'm down.
For this round, my team gravitates towards B, and I want to go with them and pop my ult like I mentioned, but not before tossing my orb middle again. I do this because I made my presence as a lurker known already, so since that's on the table, with my orb, I can make them afraid to work middle. If I can make them take that extra second to clear all of mid, that's an extra second we have at taking sight.
Our Viper's a tank.
Unfortunately, I get perfectly countered by the Killjoy ultimate, and I make a huge mistake not reloading my gun or picking up a different one. My raise almost goes up huge, but unfortunately we end up taking the L.
No way, nice try.
Next round I toss the orb middle and then I walk towards A before doubling back to try to help out my Reyna. Unfortunately she gets taken out, so I try to get a little ballsy to try to get a trade here. The chamber read me like a book, and unfortunately we take another L. For the next round we're on a save, and Jet goes absolutely massive to carry us.
Hold on, Viper. Let me go kitchen.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
One enemy remaining.
There it is.
Last player standing.
110, 110, 110.
30 seconds left.
Spike planted.
Good job, good job, good job.
For the next round, since I picked up the operator, I'm really just holding for any sort of mid-over aggression. They got a Jet and a chamber, so I'm just trying to see if they try to get cheeky with it. The second that I notice that my team is about to entry, I boogie over to try to toss a wall to help them out.
Toxins going up.
Spike down A.
Killjoy's right here.
Have this fight.
That's all three. I'm leaving you. Right?
down.
September?
I'm moving.
My crush here had the right idea. Since we spotted all three of these guys, the best place is to just reset and plant the spike on the other side of the map. We gotta turn the defenders into attackers. We'll be getting a huge advantage by just being able to set up in strong positions and off angles where they won't expect it. And on top of that, we can pressure them with time by planting the spike.
One enemy remaining.
For the next round, I'm going to be playing B. But before that, I toss a wall on A to help out my teammates. Then I head over to B and toss my orb right here. I love this orb right here because it makes it a nightmare for the enemy team to try to plant. You can funnel the enemy team towards the right side. You can also walk through the orb and flank out the right side. There's a lot of stuff that you can do. I end up going towards A, so it doesn't matter. So I rotate because we're in a 3v4 and I want to just double up and trade off my teammates.
Toxin screen down. Exterminated.
So that guy teleports away. I'm not really sure if we seen Viper yet, so I try to re-clear middle in our flank.
He did wall V, so it could just be
Toxin
over there.
screen down.
Spike planted.
Planted. It was Sova that planted.
One enemy remaining.
Both. Nice job, Viper. Let's freaking go.
Heck yeah.
So I played it cool, but I want you guys to know I was kicking my feet. For the next round, I make sure my buy includes all of my utility. Mollies on Viper are too OP to neglect. I'm going to be tossing this default wall every single round, by the way. Then I boogie over to play B because that's going to be my curse this game. I'll toss the same orb that I tossed from before, while getting a little bit up close and personal here to try to deny this orb.
Left side. He has a TP.
The second my bro dies, I rotate over because I want to make sure I can try to contain his gun. It's a bulldog, so it's a pretty major upgrade. This Viper's wall is still up towards his B side, so I'm a little bit sketched out about it. I want you to pay attention how I'm always walking though.
Dead.
When I rotate, I want to make sure these guys have zero information on where I'm at any time. By walking every rotate, you completely cut out the information relay, so it lessens the chance of you being able to get timinged. I reposition all the way back to a place where I can have long range gunfights. They end up avoiding me and going towards A instead.
Putting down my wall real
Toxin
fast.
screen down.
One enemy
Enemy
remaining.
down. Not recharged
He's a
yet.
Molly.
Toxins going up.
He should be Bell. Should be.
My ultimate isn't ready.
Yeah.
Didn't
Toxin
have.
screen down.
Last player.
I was banking that I could sacrifice myself for the half so this guy can get close, take him out, and then come back and defuse. Unfortunately, the other Viper clutches up for them. This round I hover towards A because I feel like these guys need my help.
He was walking up A.
Toxins going up.
After getting the pick on the Jet, I instantly put my wall back up in case anybody's trying to trade. I don't hear any footsteps, so I drop my gun and pick up an upgrade.
There's a bulldog here if anybody wants.
My Jet punishes the enemy Viper who is pushing down kitchen. So since we don't hear anything on A and that guy was pushed up kitchen, that's probably a telltale sign they're on B, so I rotate and they plant the spike. I make sure I walk the entire rotate the second I get here and I get ready for any sort of aggressive peeks. They're down 3v4 here, so it wouldn't be the worst play to try to equalize the round. They had a lot of time to gain a lot of space too. I get mine and my teammates trade it out for the dub. The next round I start off with the same wall, but then once I rotate back towards B, I toss a different orb because the enemy team is going to be a little bit more broke. If they try hitting B with this one way while they have pistols, they're going to get absolutely shredded. But these guys refuse to go B, so I end up having to rotate and retake with my boys. I saw on the minimap that Jet was really pushed up backside, so I'm tossing the mollies to flush out backside. I see my teammates are in the full retake, so I knife out and try to help out as fast as I can.
One enemy.
The second I get that trade, we're in a 2v1 and I got my ultimate, so I try to smoke off the bomb. The second I have it fully covered, I try to commit to the half. Once I get the half, I instantly get off it just to double up with my teammates. 2 guns right here is perfect just so we can trade out if we need to.
Dude, I have AIDS. Like,
We know.
Next round's the same old, same wall, run over, toss the orb for B, and anchor B. One of my favorite things to do is sit on this right side right here and hold an off angle. If I get one pick, I can fall back and use the orb on the left side as cover. I'm making sure I periodically clear back B just in case if somebody's lurking or they're running a fake. I finally rotate once it's confirmed that they're hitting A.
Toxin screen down.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Chen. Good job. I don't have AIDS.
Ooh.
Same routine, just like clockwork. Except in this round, since the enemy team pushed mid heavy, if there's going to be at minimum 3 guys there, my instincts tell me to push B main because that's where they're going to be weakest.
One enemy remaining.
I catch this over lacking, but the round boils down into them planning on A, so I rotate to help out my dude.
Can you do his bummy lineup again?
Getting it half.
Toxin screen
Last
down.
player standing.
Oh my god, it's not half.
There's an op screen.
Good job, Viper.
You can't see, but my tail's wagging after being praised. I'm kidding. I'm not a furry, I swear. Anyways, the next round my team gets overwhelmed on A, and then I'm stuck in a 1v4 retake that's pretty much impossible, and I'm just not that guy. So this round I actually switch up the routine. Since we're struggling on A site, I want to be able to help out. So I toss a normal wall, then run over here and toss this lineup that's essentially the same orb that I've been tossing all game. Except this time, since I toss it from here, I can run back and play A instead. I want to have the orb on the other side in case my teammates need help for fighting side or if we need it for the retake. I just want to be able to control both sides of the map with my utility. Unfortunately, they end up avoiding me again.
Is it under
Wow, that
or?
was such a loser. Under, yeah.
It's like hugging left, I think.
Get out of my way.
Spike planted.
One was danger.
After getting that first pick and upgrading my gun, I try to boogie over to double up as my jet. I just want to be able to play
Last
off each other.
player standing.
Toxins going up.
145 Killjoy.
Tox poisons off.
So right here, these guys aren't going to be giving me anything because all they have to do is just play time. So to force them into acting, I need to tap the spike or at least half it to give myself a chance to win.
Poisons off.
One enemy remaining.
Floor down. My ultimate is ready. I can't die here.
Mid. Nice try.
Oh,
We're so unlucky.
I thought he was doing lineups and he actually misses Molly, so if I just stuck it, I would have won. But that's just a hindsight thing. By tapping the spike, I force his Killjoy to be out of place. So remember, they won't move unless you give them a reason to move. All they have to do is just wait till the spike blows up. That's their entire goal. But you gotta disrupt that one way. Even though they won, that last round was really close for them. So I'm tossing the same bits of utility and I plan on playing towards A.
Toxins going up.
Putting on my wall. I'm gonna molly, but they're gonna know I'm here.
I instantly molly one of the sides to stop them from following it and capitalizing off the Sova's utility. But this gives my position away. If they sense that there's a stack here, it's pretty safe to assume they might leave, though I say that out loud to give my Reyna a heads up because she's flanking.
Oh, I had them contained from the back.
Toxin
One
spray
Marvel's going down. Watch out. I think they're holding for you.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, good round.
So that round, even though I didn't really shoot at anybody, I still had a lot of impact. My utility and my mollies helped stall the enemy push, and that made it easier for my teammates to look for picks. This next round I'm playing A again, but we end up actually getting overwhelmed. The enemy Viper pops an absolutely super clutch ultimate here that pretty much wins them the round.
If you just stopped dying, we wouldn't be this close, by the way. Just stop dying.
True.
She reminds me of my ex-wife. Anyways, next round, I plan on jumping on top of 410, popping my ultimate to try to secure A site.
Joining B. It's B.
I'm gonna try.
But these guys are professionals at avoiding me. So since we still got 5 alive on the retake, it's winnable. Run back and toss an orb that I tossed before that sections off the site, and this orb turns out to be crucial.
Poison orb emitting. No charges left.
Just fell down.
Poison orb put down.
One
120
enemy
silver.
remaining.
Die.
Probably
Molly's
going
from
mid, right?
I'm 1 HP. I can't get on.
I won it.
Nice. Good.
No need for
GG.
this.
Defenders win.
Yippee!
Was not